Hello, everybody. It's Julie D from Jabbering with Julie. Hello, here we are once again. Hey, everybody. So, I'm sorry, I didn't have time to do a video of me. So, the video today, the video show is going to be about what's happening in town because there's so many things happening in town. So, I just want to get right to it. First of all, the next chapter of Shadows of the Keeper is out, chapter 11. And there's only going to be 13 chapters. So if you've been following along, there isn't much farther to go. And this chapter is about the bridge between two worlds. So I don't want to give too much of it away because some of you may not have been reading it, and you have to start at chapter 1. But I'll have a link down in the comments so you can get started either way. So I hope you enjoy that. I've definitely enjoyed writing it. And even coming up with the graphic every week for the chapters is so exciting to me. But anywho, so I wanted to start off, first of all, with this space that's available in Norfield Center. It's a separate building behind Spinato's. There's a whole strip of buildings, actually. Whole strip of offices, I mean. And if you remember where my office was, this was right next door. And it is Unit 3. And if you're interested, you can call the number that you see on the screen. They are having an open house from 2 to 4 at this location this Saturday, April 19th. He also has space available in the fall in this section of offices as well. And in the front of the property, there is this space available for a food truck. Obviously, it's only available while the weather is nice, and probably not available in October. Just saying. There is a link down below if you're interested in these properties with more detailed information about the office space and contact information. And don't forget the open house this Saturday, 2 to 4. Well, isn't this a cute puppy? But I used this image to put out information from Norfield Center about the noxious weeds and rank vegetation ordinance. They put out a legal notice. So down below in the description, you can find the link for that. But I didn't want to put just a picture of grass. I wanted to put a cute puppy in the grass picture just to make it more interesting. Ground Zero in Norfield Village is having Grunge DNA play live this Saturday. They're a 90s alternative rock and grunge band, so check them out. They have live bands almost every Saturday. And also in the Village Plaza, there is going to be a relaxed tea on May 17th. I feel like I should have cucumbers on my eyes as I'm talking about this. It's $45 and includes tea sandwiches, pastries, pot of tea, salad, and a chair massage. I'm just getting like zoned out and zened out just thinking about it. Anyway, you'll have to check it out. It's at Gracious Heart, located in the same plaza as Ground Zero. It's in Norfield Village. It's the biggest plaza, the one with McDonald's in it. And did you know we have girls flag football at the high school? Yes, yes, yes. And the girls started off the season really well and won their first 2 games. But don't take my word for it. Read about it on the link down in the comments. Macedonia is booming right now. And this space that you see is located over by the Girl Scout headquarters, just off South Bedford Road in Macedonia. And this little stretch of road is called South Park. So the address for the hotel is going to be 200 South Park Road in Macedonia. And it's going to be a Holiday Inn Express. More information will be coming. They're going to be doing a groundbreaking within a couple months. Also in Macedonia, at the corner of Route 8 and Valley View, they're building a Divinity Landing. It's a senior housing community for 55 plus. More information down below in the links. Another new place that's coming to the area, Acadia Farms is having to change their plans. And basically what their new plan is to have a winery and restaurant on their location in Sagamore Hills. And they're looking to get the zoning changed So there's a public hearing that has been scheduled for Monday, April 21st at 6:45 p.m. at the Sagamore Hills Township Hall, which is located at 7500 Southwood Drive. Now, can we talk construction? Because there is a lot of construction that's going to be happening here in town. So there's already working on the intersection of Highland Road and Valley View in Macedonia. So they're adding turn lanes there. So sometimes if you drive through there, you might have some issues and there might be some lane closures. So have some patience there. They're also going to be, as you see here, they're going to be doing some construction on Route 8. They're going to be resurfacing it from just south of Twinsburg Road to just north of I-271. And then again, this is Route 8. There's already, I think they've already kind of started this construction. The signs have been up for a while. I think this one is going to cause the most trouble in town. They're going to be resurfacing 82, starting from Cuyahoga County line to State Route 8, and then from Cannon Road to Portage County line. So basically, they're resurfacing 82, just not in Macedonia. So this will go all the way through Sagamore Hills, Norfolk Center. I do believe they already have started on this construction as well. At least there's been some stakes up in Sagamore Hills. So once all this construction gets going, you're just going to have to plan for it and leave earlier and look for alternatives. You know, it happens every year when the weather gets nice, up come the orange barrels. And to end the show, I wanted to talk about something new that we started. Some of you may have seen our posts out there about northeastohio.news. So basically, remember when I said in the fall of last year, Julie has no borders? Well, I guess I was speaking to the universe, and the universe gave me Northeast Ohio. Yes, we have acquired northeastohio.news. So the website is neohio.news. And basically, we're going to be covering Northeast Ohio, and we've already gotten a good start. I think we started doing this like around March, toward the end of March, and we slowly have ramped up the Facebook and the Twitter. I'll have more information down below so you can see the links. But basically, we're still doing everything that we're doing now currently. Jabbering with Julie, Nordonia Hills News, the Twinsburg coverage under Jabbering with Julie. So don't worry. But if you are looking for more information about things outside of the Nordonia Hills and Twinsburg area, now you have a place to get more information. And what we're really focusing on is council meetings, planning meetings. It's very important to communities to know what is happening. And it's also important to other communities to watch council meetings and see, what they're passing and what they're not passing. I think this is good information. I started Nordonia Hills News to connect the cities within Nordonia so everybody knows what's going on. But I think Northeast Ohio needs to know what's going on. So now what is also going to set us apart is people like you can submit information. So let's say you have an event coming up or you have a book that you've written. Maybe you're on a podcast. We are looking for submissions from people and also tips. Maybe you know of a business that's coming into town. Send us the information. The email address is desk@neohio.news. We're going to be setting up a more formal submission process, but for now, you can just email us to either that email address or the online form that's on the website. And let us know what's happening in Northeast Ohio. You know what's going on, at least in some areas. So anyways, not going anywhere. Still going to try to do this show every week. Sometimes there's things that have happened and I haven't done it every week, but I'm still trying to stay on schedule with that because I feel that this show is important for specifically the people that are interested in what's going on. So at this time, I'm not sure if I'm going to be expanding this show to Northeast Ohio. I kind of feel like maybe I'll do a separate show, but that is for another day to be discussed. Anyways, thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.